Howdy everybody, it's Amy here from Amy's Sparkly Diamond Painting and Cross Stitch, and I have another diamond painting video for you. These just came in today and I'm really curious to see them. If you've been on my channel for any length of time, you know that I love minis and I try them out from all the different companies out there. I have my favorites, but I like them in general, so I buy lots of minis. So I bought them on Temu. I've gotten, of course, the Diamond Art Club. They are one of my favorites because of all the special diamonds and everything in there. And then, of course, Paint Gem minis. And they were really the first ones that I ever saw. And Luo Art, that's hard to say. They do the ones that are on cards. They're a little bit thicker, as well as, oh, I'm missing them, Pretty Little Gem are some of the bigger companies, but there's also several out there that are more generic, and I get those as well. But Diamond or Dreamer Designs came up with these minis this time, so I have 3 of them here. I actually placed an order for 6 of them, and they do come from overseas, so they did take a little while to get here. So it was about 3 weeks to get these, and they did come in a big old box, but I had to go to the post office to pick it up because it didn't fit in our mailboxes. And when that happens, I have to go pick up the oversized stuff. So I picked these up today, and we're going to take a look at what we have. First time looking at Dreamer Designs minis, and they released so many all at once. So many minis. So we're going to see how they look. First off, they come in a really sturdy, thick box. You can tell how thick it is there. They come wrapped in plastic. And we do have the list here of what's in it. That is one of the things that I do like, is when they list the name, especially for like the national parks, because some of those I don't always recognize, but I want to know what they are. So we do have the list here. This one has, looks like 10 different minis, and it does say set of 10 there, 5x7, everything included. We have all the directions here on how it works, what's in here, and it looks like we do have stickers, we have baggies, resin diamonds, and a toolkit. So we're gonna take a look. You got all the social media details and all that on there as well. So let's see what the ocean set looks like. And maybe I can pull out, I'll work on 1 or 2 of these this month, and maybe I can pull out the equivalent from some of the other companies to do a comparison. I do like to do that. Congrats, lucky winner. What is this? I'm not sure if this comes with all of them, but it is a buy one, get one 50% off. I better hide that because it does show the code there, but I already get the buy one get one 50% off as one of the Dreamer Diaries app purchasers. So that's a cool thing if you do wonder about the Dreamer Designs Dreamer Diaries app. I have been subscribed now for 6 or 7 months, and there is a cost, and a lot of people don't want to pay that, but you do get a buy one 50% off, buy one get one 50% off, usually a few days after your payment processes for the next month, as well as being able to enter into the special contest to win money and the access to the barcode reader for putting those in. I'll have to test the barcode reader on these, and let's see, I'm not sure if sorry about that, but I am curious. Let's see if my fire tablet, it was sitting right here, so I wasn't sure if it was charged, but it looks like it is. So let's see, the camera is visible here, so I'm going to scan, and the way this works is you go to projects here, you zoom out enough, and I'm going to add, the little add button right up there, I'm going to add. And if you have the premium one, you will see a little symbol up there with a QR code. That's where you click on for allowing it to scan your barcode. But you do need to have the premium one, and there is a barcode on the front here. So we're going to see, the camera's so zoomed in, see if we can scan it. And there we go. It did indeed scan it. It's thinking. Let's try again. I don't think it got the edge there very well. Okay. Nope. It can't find that one. Interesting. So I will let Dreamer Designs know. They may already know that. But scanning the barcode on your minis, they're not in the system yet. So let's keep going. Let's see what we have here. So we have this. It says, welcome to the world of diamond painting. I'm guessing this has our canvases in it. Time to unleash your creativity. A lot of packaging in this. And then underneath that we have our toolkit and our diamonds here. We have our instructions. And you always have a 15% off code in these, so don't lose these as well. I know somebody the other day was asking, are there any discount codes? If you make a purchase, you do have that 15% discount code. So this will give you all the information about how to diamond paint and all that good stuff. And then we have our sticker sheet and the branding at the bottom that says thank you. So we do have a nice sticker sheet here. It looks like 49 colors with this particular one. And I'm looking, I don't see any special diamonds with these. So they are at least not showing up on here, but these are stickers that are removable. They're pre-cut, and you have several blanks. So I always like to keep all these blank ones that show up on these kits because I use them for other kits that don't come with sticker sheets. And of course we have our I Love Diamond Painting sticker on there, and we have the name here, Ocean. So we have 2 packs of diamonds with this one. It looks like they are in order because I see number 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful, beautiful shine on those diamonds. Wow. So these are resin. Can see that right off the bat with that shine. Very, very nice diamonds in there. Let's see. It's a big toolkit. A lot of times the minis will have smaller toolkits because they are smaller designs, but this is their toolkit that does come in their fuzzy bag here. Looks like the full-size toolkit that normally comes with their bigger diamond paintings. So we do have a lot of baggies. I use a lot of baggies. We have our pen for placing special drills, so I think they just pull the same toolkit for either or because there are no special diamonds in this one, but that's okay. We have our regular pen, 2 squishies. We have our metal tweezers there, and 2 pads of wax, and the separator, a multi-placer here, and then this if you like to work on more than one color at the same time. And the tray does pop open here so you can pour the drills back and then snap it back in. So that is the standard toolkit here. It looks like it's just like the full-size one. And I'm going to box this up so I don't lose any of these pieces. I do send my extras off to Michelle over at her charity that she's giving away diamond paintings to those in need. So again, Diamonds for a Better Tomorrow, a little shout out for her. And she loves getting these in the bags and the big trays and everything. So that's where, oh, my other little multi-placer escaped. Okay, so what we really want to see is in here, I bet. So let's look at our designs. We do have 5x7 is the size here of the canvas, and they are partials as most minis are. We do have soft canvas on the back. We have the holes in them and the scalloped edging. I've never had any of these ever come undone, but they do that. Most premium companies do that just to be sure, but I've never had any come undone. But we do have the plastic cover sheet here, and it looks like some of them, the plastic cover sheet, they must put them on after they cut them because some of the sheets do hang over a little bit, but they do cover all of the sticky area. So this one does have some area here without the cover sheet, and it does hang off a little bit. No big deal there. But there is a glitter fabric here. So I'm not sure how well that is translating to the camera, but it's all glittery on the background. Very, very nice. So that because a lot of the background shows, because you only do the diamond painting of the image, it's kind of cool to have that glitter background. So that's cool. So here's our clownfish, and we have a puffer fish here. We have our little crab, our sea turtle. Looks like a whale there. I think it was called a humpback whale. A seahorse, a jellyfish, looks like a shark, and an octopus here, and a starfish. So yeah, you can see where the plastic here. Now this one looks like the plastic was put on before it was cut, because it also has the scalloped and the dots there. So I'm not sure how they do the plastic on there, but it looks like it doesn't completely cover the entire thing. It just covers the diamond painting part. So I don't expect there to be any troubles with sticky or anything like this. This is Dreamer Designs, and so they have a good reputation, so I don't expect any issues there at all. So those are the canvas. I don't know if we need to open and look at all the drills here. I'm not seeing any special diamonds, but they do look like nice resin drills. So we'll go ahead. We might as well. They will fit back in the box because there is a lot of packaging here. But there's quite a few diamonds in this one. But as you would expect, because they are minis, there's not a ton of diamonds for each color. So these are going to be a little bit interesting to kit up, because I do like the idea of portability and maybe using like those smaller kitting up little bottle sets. But with this many colors, they won't fit. So usually those smaller ones come with 30 bottles, and this one definitely has 49 colors, so a bit too many for one of those sets. So the baggies may be useful for kitting up for this one, or some other method, but I like to keep these portable. So a lot of times I don't even kit them up. It depends on how many are in the set. So the Diamond Art Club are typically 6, and I will finish those in a day or two, so I won't kit those up. I will just use them from the bags and keep a stack of the bags and get those done in a couple days, so I don't have to worry about it. But this one, because there are 10 and a lot more colors, I probably will have to come up with some sort of kitting up for these. So far so good. There's a lot of packaging with most companies with the minis. They want it to feel like a nice experience, so they do use a lot of packaging in these. But one of the things I like about minis is that they're small and portable, so I tend to not keep all the packaging. So you've got information here on joining the Facebook group and tips and tricks and all that in that. But I tend to honestly prefer a little less packaging. So everything's going to fit easily back in here, though, including my winner card. But things like this, I'll use this for junk journaling. That's a really good cardboard here, but I won't put it back in the package. So expect a little bit of extra cardboard with these. But typically what I do, well, let's see, as I have these boxes, and I will store a lot of my minis in these, but I think these minis are a bit too big for these. I did find the Five Below has the bigger sets. I don't think I have one with me right now, but typically these will only fit some of the Paint Gem minis and some of the smaller ones. They are just a little bit too small for this. Now you could cut these down a little bit, but they're within an inch there of the edge on all of these. So I don't want to miss that scalloped edge and everything. So I probably won't cut mine down. I'm trying to see if I have one of the Five Below containers here, and I do not, but they are a little bit bigger, so they may fit these. And then you can decorate the box with paper. Yep, that's the junk journaler in me. And boy, you could even make a journal cover out of this box. So you cut this part, and you've got a book. Interesting. So that is our first one, and I didn't put that part away. we'll get it straight here. But everything does fit back in there nice and easy. You have the labeling and everything. So one of the good things about keeping them in the box is that you do have all the information on the outside, so you know what is what. Let's see what the next one is here. Again, I got 6 of them. We're going to show 3 today. This next one is animals. And this one also has 10. They may all have 10. So let's see what, oops. Yep, they're all coming with the buy one, get one 50% off. And we got our canvas. I'll wait a sec on that. We have our cardboard here. Lots of diamonds. Let's see. Oh, boy. Okay. There's a lot of colors on this one. 74 different colors on the animals. Wow. That's a lot of different colors there. I don't, again, see any special diamonds. I don't think they're doing that on these. So, wow. So that's why we have 2 big packages full of drills here. I think I will leave them closed, but they are labeled there 2-1 and 2-2, so if you separate your diamonds from your canvases, you do have the number on there. And we have the same toolkit and everything, but what's different is going to be, well, the colors, but also the canvases. So let's see what we have here for the animals. Aww. Isn't that cute? Now I may look at the cheat sheet here because I know that's a cat and probably a bobcat, but it's a cat. Okay, it says cat on there. I wasn't sure if it was a special kind of cat. Now that one is a lion. You can definitely tell that one. And I'm looking at the symbols and everything. I guess I probably should have checked that as I was going through the first set, but symbols look pretty clear. I'm not seeing a whole lot of confetti, although maybe around the mane there is some. So with that many colors, though, it looks like there is a lot of detail in these. There's our dolphin. And so yeah, they give you about an inch border on all of these, and this also does have the glitter background. Here's our owl. Elephant. Hold on just a sec. Alright, I'm back. My hubby came home and my pupper had to tell me all about it. So we were looking at the different animals. So we had done owl and elephant. Now we have the peacock. Lots of pretty colors there. Let me do a close-up of the tail. There you can see a lot of colors in that one. We have a horse. We have a little baby tiger. Oh, isn't that one pretty? That would look good on the cover of a journal there, which is what I like to use my minis for. That is a beautiful little hummingbird, and then a wolf. So that is the set of 10 animals, and looks pretty good here. So I will put that back in. And the last one for this set is landscapes. Now this is where it's handy when they give you hints of what is in here. So it looks like we don't have any particular locations, so they list it as lavender field, desert dune, countryside farm, etc., etc. So these are more like full coverage in the sense they do have a border, but these are solidly filled in. So this box is a little bit heavier. I suspect there are more diamonds in this one as well. So we're going to take a look here It is another set of 10. And we do have our card, so if you get the minis, you will get a discount code. And I think they're all the same code, so I think you can only probably use it once. So even though I have 3 cards, it's probably a use once type code. So again, this is really nice, thick cardboard. So a person that does crafting will find this very useful, which I will definitely put this to use. I'm already trying to think of ideas. I see this as a book cover, and I'm trying to think of neat ideas for this whole, how that can be incorporated into something interactive there. So interesting box goodies here. So we do have the toolkit, 2 big packs of diamonds here. Let's see how many colors. Oh boy, yes, this one has a lot as well. 60 different colors there, and I suspect more diamonds in general with this one as well. I don't see any special drills. Again, I don't think there are any with any of these, but there are these 60 colors. So everything packaged up here as you would expect. I probably won't go through all those again. What we really want to see is our canvases. So I was able to figure out the animals, but I may go ahead and use the box as a hint for titles for some of these. But here we go. They are indeed all full coverage there. Not sure how many diamonds across by down. I don't really want to count them all right now, but that's a pretty good size. Let's see here. So almost 9 centimeters by almost 14. So pretty good size there for a mini. That one is, well, we probably don't need the names. That one is called Winter Fairy Tale. There's the Lavender Fields. Looks kind of like one of the Van Gogh paintings a little bit. Has hints of it. And it looks like an island there with a hammock. That's just one, yep. There's our desert sand dunes with some saguaro cactus on there and some clouds. Yay, weather. We have an aurora going on there. Would be nice to bling that one up, maybe. Put some sparkles there in the sky. Have a little farm. He's kind of cute. And a sunset scene. Let's see what that one is called. Mountain Sun. Makes sense. There's a cherry blossoms with the little bridge. That one's kind of cute. Oh, we got butterflies on this one. This one is Meadow is the name. Makes sense. My glare there on my ring light is pretty strong this morning. But that one is called Meadow. We got little flowers through here, and then the cute little butterflies. And some autumn trees. So that is 10 there. And this is probably my favorite set so far because I do like the scenic ones. But I do also really like the hummingbird. I'm already trying to think of what kind of journal that one's going to end up on the front of. And one good thing about the scalloped edges on this, which is different from the others. Most of the others are just cut straight from the other companies. But since I do like to use these on covers of junk journals, I think the scalloped edging will actually work well, and I can just do it like that. I don't have to put washi tape around the edges or anything to make them look neat. So that is actually a neat little feature here for me, at least, and what I like to do with them. So that is all 3 sets that I have for today from Dreamer Designs Minis. They look promising, and of course that coupon code is also very helpful. So we had landscapes, animals, and ocean on this one, but very nice packaging as well. Lots of colors on these, And I see myself using the packaging for other purposes too. So I do like to repurpose that because we go through a lot of cardboard in this house. So anytime I can turn it into something cool, I will. So to me, the boxes look perfect for a junk journal book cover. So thank you for watching, and check out the Dreamer Designs minis. Just be ready for them to take a little bit to arrive. So I'm not sure if they're going to start putting them in their warehouse. They may have just been testing how they sell. Not real sure, but it did take a few weeks to get here from overseas, at least in my case. So thanks for watching. Have a good day, and I'll catch you next time.